And the marginal cost is 0.02 plus 0.16Q. And this is the price, right? So price equals to marginal cost, which means that the price is going to be 0.02 plus 0.16 times 25. That's 1 over, sorry?
It's 0.2, it's not 0.02.
It's 0.2, thank you. Yes, it is 0.2. Plus 0.16 times 25. 25, that's, what is it, 100 divided by 4. So this is 0.16, that's what? 16 divided by 100 times 100 divided by 4. That looks like it's 4, right? So price is equal to 0.2 plus 4. 4.2? Did I do this right? Okay. Do check. I mean, it is like. Okay? Was that the price, the question? Oh, was that the price?
Yeah, that was the correct price.
That is the correct price. Now, the price that we were given was a 7.5. Well, a 7.5 tells us, you know, this price is 4. So a price of 7.5 is up here. At that price, the supply is up here, and so that the equilibrium price is 7.5, the representative firm is making profits. Which is great, but it means that there's going to be entry, and so that cannot be the long run equilibrium. The long run equilibrium is going to occur only after there is, only after all the entries occurred, which drives away all the profits, right? So we need to get to the point, this point here, where LMC is equal to LAC. Yes?
Could you have also set 7.5 equal to the marginal cost, and then find a quantity there, and then from those 2 points, like calculate you have a more than zero profit, therefore it's not the
You totally can, yes. So what Derek is suggesting is a slightly different approach, which is, okay, if the price is 7.5, what is the supply? What is the supply? Well, supply is always given that price equals to marginal cost. So you can find the point in the marginal cost curve, and that tells you the quantity that the firm will produce. Okay, so if you look at that price, okay, if this is 7.5, okay, the firm would be producing at this quantity. Okay, you can find that Q and then plug it into the LAC. You find this Q, call that QA. Okay, so once you have QA, you can plug it into LAC, and notice that LAC is going to give you that it's going to be lower than the price, which means that you're making profits, which means that you cannot be in long run equilibrium. Okay. Hopefully that's clear. Okay. The last part is tricky. The last part tells you something about profits being, what is it, a technology that saves on costs?
Yes, I suppose now new technology is developed that will reduce costs of the film developing by 25%. Assuming that the industry is in long run equilibrium, how much would any one store be willing to pay to purchase new technology?
In principle, this is what's going on, right? So the question is, okay, imagine that we're in this situation, and now there is a secret sauce that reduces the cost by 25%. Then what's going to happen to, how much are you going to value, how much any individual firm is going to value that technology? So let me show you the idea of the solution, and then we can try to solve it together. The first part is always tricky on that, but I'll try. The idea of the solution is the following. Okay, so I'm going to draw again the long run equilibrium. Okay. So technology that reduces costs. Well, actually, I kind of have it already. This is something I mentioned in the in the lecture on the Thanksgiving lecture, which is posted. But this is essentially what's going to happen without me spending too much time on the description. You have an LAC called an LAC1 and a marginal cost. And then a new technology comes in that reduces your costs. Well, if that technology reduces your costs, that means that your long run average costs are going to fall. And not only your long run average costs are going to fall, but also your marginal cost is going to change. So you're going to have two new curves for that one firm with that technology. You're going to have a firm that now is has a cost, long run cost like this, a new marginal cost like this. All the other competitors have the old technology, right? So everybody else is here. But now you've got a new technology that allows you to have your costs down here. So what will you do as a firm with that secret technology? Well, you clearly will say, okay, fantastic. I'm going to now produce where price, which in our case is 4, right? That's our equilibrium price. Price is equal to marginal cost. Now my new marginal cost is here. So this is price equals to marginal cost. And then here I make profits. Okay? Yes? So with the new technology I'm going to be making profits. And with those profits, these are the profits I'm going to make. And those profits are obviously valuable. So the point is that that firm is going to be willing to pay as much as the profits that that firm can expect to get to acquire that technology, as long as nobody else has it. Right? So think of it as a patent and only you can have it. That reduces your costs and nobody else's. Now the beauty of this is that if all firms here are price takers, so the fact that you're going to produce more is not going to affect the overall price. Okay? It just simply means that you're going to produce more and you're going to be making profits. And you will be willing to pay as much as the value of those profits in the patent to acquire that technology. Okay? That's the principle. In practice, we have a cost 50 plus 0.2 q plus 0.08 q squared. And what we need to do is reduce those costs by 25%. Right? So your new costs are going to be 0.75 of CQ. So the new costs are 0.75 times CQ. So recall that CQ was 50 plus 0.2Q plus 0.08Q squared. Now I'm going to multiply everything by 0.75. Okay? To get my new Q, call that C tilde Q. And then that's 50 times 0.75, that's going to be what, 37 and a half? 37.5, I believe, plus 0.2 times Q times 0.75. Anyway, it's going to be something. I can do it now, or we can move on, but... Sorry? 0.15 Q, and then 0.08, so that's divided by 0.2, so that's 0.06. Right? What's the marginal cost of that? It's the derivative with respect to Q. So that's 0.15Q plus 0.12Q, sorry, 0.15 plus 0.12Q. What's the long run average cost? That is the cost divided by Q. So this is 37.5 divided by Q plus 0.15 plus 0.06Q. So now I have my new LAC and the LMC curves. Okay, so now I have LAC2 and LMC2. I know that the price is going to be equal to 4, so I can say what is going to be the supply of the firm. Price equals to marginal cost. So at a price, P is equal to 4. That's a 4. Okay. Price equals to LMC means